Okay, welcome back. So, let's see, this time I'm eventually gonna go through here.
I expected as much.
Because that's where I need to go to get Oriel's bow. And I need that to kill Lord Harkon. But I want to do something else first. Let's see. So this is a new type of shrine. It's a shrine to Oriel. This is different than a shrine to Akatosh, even though this guy kind of told us that Oriel is kind of the same thing as Akatosh. But we get a different blessing, I think. I am 10% more effective with missile weapons. That makes sense since Oriel gives you a bow. Still kind of confused how the same god can give you a different blessing. Is he really the same god? Or do the elves just think that he's the same god? Might never know. Maybe it just depends on your perspective. I don't know. So yeah, this dungeon gives you a quick way out, which is nice and convenient. How do you... Okay. Yep, yeah, okay. You gotta go to the west here. Hang on. Then. Well, I thought you could go north. Maybe not. Excuse me. No, there is a passage there. I just didn't see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, this cave is so dark, it's just really hard to find stuff. Alright, so just wanted to get a buff before I went into that place that the elf showed us. I guess he's a snow elf. The Falmer are like kind of like them, except different.
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
Too bad we're going right into the sun. It's a problem with traveling with vampires. You always have to listen to them whine about the sun. Alright, I have to go to Solitude. Apparently Solitude does not exist. Oh, there it is. My map is just in a different orientation than I'm used to. Okay, so there's a standing stone like right around the embassy, I believe. Yeah, I think that's it right there. There's a Daedric shrine over there. I think that's Meridia's shrine, though. I don't really care for Meridia's artifact, so I'm probably just going to skip that. Bear. Too lazy to use my Kind's Peace shout on him. Alright. I want to capture this thing's soul. I don't want to waste my charge on this though. Okay, I have that bound. No, we're back on the way. Damn it, I missed. There we go. I can't shout. Oh well, I guess we'll have to kill this bear then. So we have to go uphill. I have to go back. I'm not quite sure why they made horses this slow in this game. It's not really all that much faster than I am on foot. It is slightly, but not by a whole lot. Shit. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I guess horses were just mainly intended for mountain climbing. I mean, back in Oblivion, they were good for mountain climbing as well. I guess Bethesda just decided to run with it. Even though that really makes 0 sense. Okay, so I have the Steed Stone. That gives me extra carry weight. And it also makes my armor weightless. So I have a ton of carry weight left now. So any armor that you're wearing, the weight doesn't actually count against your total weight. So if I remove that, then it adds to my carry weight. I put it back on, takes it away. So that's a nice little buff to have. I have to go back to Darkfall Passage. Or Darkfall Cave, there we go. Alright. I don't think you can summon Arvak in a cave, by the way. The game just refuses to do it. Alright, so let's see. Okay, you just have to go south and then east. This next part of the game is pretty cool. Well, you'll see. It's pretty neat. I want to ask this guy a few questions before I go, though.
Questions? I expected as much. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
And that's how the Falmer came about.
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Y'ffre, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. May Auriel light your path.
So, fun fact, in Daggerfall, the faction that is...
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be.
Faction
Kind of
that...
soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
The faction that's tied to Akatosh in Daggerfall is called the Akatosh Chantry. And that guy suggested that the elves call Akatosh Auriel. So this is kind of like the Akatosh Chantry. So it's a Daggerfall reference. There are a lot of Daggerfall references in this game. I'm very happy about that, because I like Daggerfall.
Where'd you come from?
So these guys are no joke. I guess it kind of is a joke if you have two people fighting for you.
Where'd you come from?
Problem is that they can poison you. That sucks. Whoops. Sorry, Jamora.
That'll teach you.
first word when I was holding down the shout key. Huh. She raised the chorus hunter. I've never seen that before. Oh, come on, Saran, I'm trying to rest over here. I call them choruses. I mean, some people say they're called charis or charis, I don't know. I can't see a damn thing. I'm just making sure I have all the right gear. Yep. I barely ever even do any fighting anymore, because I have both a follower and summoning spells. I hear skeletons. Where are they?
The challenger is...
Where? Where's the challenger?
I smell weakness.
He's got a trap here. Ah ha ha! Killed him with his own trap. That's why I love this game, because you can do stuff like that. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never used this group thing. Could be useful. Deadly aversion to fire, that's really good. Probably never use it though. I rarely use poisons. That would be a really good pairing with my my crossbow though, because my crossbow has a fire damage enchantment. So like if I poison my bolt along with sneak attack, then that could do some serious damage.
They must be who that priest was calling the betrayed.
Only problem is I can't really see anything. But the Falmer can't see anything either, so it doesn't matter if I turn on my torch.
I heard something.
And of course, Serana has to be as unsubtle as possible. Okay, let me poison my thing here. This might be a waste. Yeah, that's definitely a waste. You know what? I'm not going to use that. These guys are weak. I don't think they see me.
Where'd you come from?
No, they don't see me. Man, we are unstoppable. Oh wow, I didn't know the shell could do that. So not only did I capture its soul, I also raised it from death. So now it's fighting for me. That's crazy.
Who's that? Where'd you come from?
Oh, there he is. Man, I cannot see. Hang on. I have a spell for this. There we go. Ouch. Okay, something is hurting me. Oh god. Oh, stop it. Oh. Pull out the big guns. Okay, so this chest is trapped. I kind of like the way they did traps in this game. Like not just tripwires and stuff, but like, you know, they trap containers like they did back in Morrowind. You have to actually physically spot it, and you can disarm it. It works well.
Where'd you come from?
I think my shout got blocked.
Done and done.
Oh, whoops. Shit, I thought she was a farmer. Alright, let me cast Candlelight again. That's a trap. I think it's just like a noise trap, though. And of course, yeah, she runs into it. Such a dummy. Uh-oh. I don't think that worked. How did that miss, though? That was like point blank.
The challenger is dear.
Nice kill move. Just brushed that Falmer's teeth with my sword. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you really have to pay attention here. Oh, that's what activates it, okay. And I just hurt Serrano really badly. She'll be okay. Oh god. Gross. Where did he get summoned? What? Nice. That is an awesome shout. Oh man. At least I got this guy to help. Okay. So now where do I go? Can't see a damn thing. There's gotta be a passage somewhere. Okay, so there's that 10. I think this is a dead end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a dead end. I see you there. Of course, Serrano's running into all of the noise traps. I really like this dungeon. The fact that it's so dark just really enhances it. I mean, this is like genuinely freaking me out right now. Strange why the cursed have set up so many traps near this stone barrier. Going to rest for a bit, not take any chances. They set up those traps for a reason. I'm not about to go rushing in to find out why. Just going to sit here, regain my strength, and possibly try to use the traps to my advantage. I guess that didn't work out too well.
Old chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Falma wanted to keep it there.
That is a lot of traps. What the fuck is that? Holy shit. It's like some kind of saber cat.
Where'd you come from?
Oh boy. Really?
Who's there?
That's all I had to do to kill it. I guess it wasn't that much of a threat.
I was sure I heard something. Who's there?
I really want to loot its corpse. I'm gonna wait until it expires.
Who's there?
Oh no no no, where are you going?
Who's there?
Alright, let me just check around here to see if there's any loot. So there's like toxic gas here?
You know you're here somewhere.
Vale sabercat hide. Interesting. So I guess if you harvest it before it deploys, then it doesn't damage you. I don't really have any use for ingredients though. I don't do alchemy.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Hang on a minute. First need to keep myself from dying. Okay, I guess that didn't kill him. So I just temporarily got him on my side. Or no, that was a different cat. Never mind.
The Way Shrine of Illumination. Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
birds singing. Oh, we're outside. So this doesn't really show up on the map. Well, it kind of does, I guess. Yeah, this has a map marker, so you can fast travel here. I think this place has its own music too.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
I forgot how much content there was in this expansion. It's really crazy. I mean, like, it almost feels like there's more content in this expansion than Tribunal and Knights of the Nine combined. I mean, this is like the second landmass that we've come across. And the first one was a Soul Cairn.
Done and done.
Ooh, silver. Yes, please. I don't really know why I'm getting excited over silver.
It would be better than this.
I mean, I can turn any old piece of iron into silver. I guess that's just more convenient, though. See how my stamina is going down more slowly. It's because of the steed stone. I don't know if you noticed it, but the way the combat music works in this game is that I think what it does is it calculates like your damage output and your armor rating versus the damage output and armor rating of your enemy. And then you know, like if you have way more damage output and armor than your enemy does, then it doesn't change to combat music. But like,
Where'd you come from?
when I switched from my good weapons, then the music started.
Done and done.
Like that's how the music system figures out whether to start playing combat music or not. Not even quite sure why I mentioned that. Like, I don't think anybody cares. Okay. More silver. Lots of silver. I try to get gems out of here. Still have 20 more skill increases to go until I get to Daedric smithing. Or wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, my damn perk menu is broken. That's annoying. Why does this happen? This is so dumb. Alright, so Daedric smithing is only 90. Yeah, so I just have to increase it 10 more times.
Is that another one of those way shrines up there? I wonder where this one goes.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Personal space, Serana, jeez. So this is kind of like the hub. Let's see. Yes, I have to go this way. So I don't really know where this is. I don't know if this is actually, like, this is in Tamriel or this is in some alternate dimension. I mean, judging by the map, it looks like it's just a little bit north of Skyrim.
Hey, battle!
Oh jeez.
There can be no other.
Hey, where'd it go? Just fell through the ground.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
The combat used to be really different when I first started this playthrough. I could actually have to...
By the blood.
Holy shit. This is really cool. But, yeah, as I was saying, I used to have to, like, time my blocks and actually pay attention to my melee combat, but now it's just mainly just staying back and letting your summoned creatures do stuff and follower. This is gorgeous. I mean, mean, this game came out like, shit, like 5 years ago now. Still looks really nice. At least the landscapes do. I don't know, my standards are probably pretty low because, you know,
These things are everywhere, aren't they?
all the cool kids have their 4K monitors and stuff. I'm recording this at 720p, 30 frames per second.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. May Ariel imbue your body with strength.
Okay, so we got 2 more of these shrines that we have to go to. I think I'll do that in the next part. So, this has been going on for a little while and it's getting late. So yeah, next time we'll finish filling the ewer. Till then.